big fan of Jean-Marie Fourier and what he's been doing at Domaine Fourier since he took over from his father in 1994. One of the special things that the Fourier wines have is this real depth and complexity that comes from older vines. So Jean-Marie very firmly believes that it really takes older vines of more than 30 years old to make complex, deep, rich, amazing red Burgundy. So this is an example of one of his wines that are a bit more affordable than his Grand Crus. It's a 2011 Gevrey Chambertin Sherbot. So I hope that you are able to enjoy these flavors with Chef Boutin's wonderful ingredients that he's chosen from France and has made the effort to go and seek so that all of its harmonious, dark cherry, spicy herbal flavors come to the fore.
A mystery wine here, and would you please do the honor?
Sure.
Yes.
Pleasure.
But I noticed that the bottle, it's wax. Like, I don't really see that very often anymore. Is that how you bottle your wines?
Well, I'm one of the rare person in Burgundy doing this. It used to be very common.
But it's all part of France, especially center of France, not far away from there. But definitely Burgundy South and even center, definitely now.
And then he used a mixture of some of the mushrooms are cooked, and then there's like raw vegetables as well.
Girol, I see the black trumpet you have there.
The black trumpet?
Yeah, I think the black trumpet right there, you see?
Yeah.
That's black trumpet, yeah.
There's definitely a lot going on my plate.
Yes.
Welcome, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. And you know wine so well, and you're familiar with Jean-Marie Fourier. What sort of style does he have compared to other domains in Gevrey Chambertin?
I think Fourier for me it's a fairly pure style of wine, a little bit modern, but not to the extreme, because there you really have the fruit side of the Pinot, which I love. Maturity there is, even for 11, you get absolutely no greenness in the wine. So I think his selection has been fairly stringent, which sometimes in the old days in Burgundy was always a challenge, where you have a lot of leafy flavor, which you don't get at all on a fairly challenging vintage.
What I like about Jean-Marie Fourier and his style is that even with the Premier Crus, he really emphasizes the old vines, and he takes such pride in talking about his vineyard, and tells me all of his Premier Cru and Grand Crus are made from vines that are more than 30 years old, and I think he's done a fabulous job in the last 20 years.
I'm preparing the fresh Dovesol. Dovesol is slightly posh, then fancier with some butter, served with a garnish made of garden leaf, salicornia, and a broth with mussel jus and dill oil.
There we go.
Chef, what do you have for us with this wonderful Gevrey Chambertin from Fourier?
Alors, interesting, when I talked to Jean-Marie Fourier, I've asked him, what about seafood with his wine? I mean, Burgundy wine, Pinot Noir. So basically, you can match anything. So, based on the market I have done in Paris and Dijon, this time we're waiting on the season for the Dovesol. Of course, as well, the mussel from Mont Saint-Michel still online in a few months, and we go all to winter. So I have matched the Dovesol with the mussels, make it with a bit of capers, and some fresh herbs. And you see the oil, it's like the oil you can see in the sauce, that's made with dill.
Wonderful, looks beautiful. It smells wonderful.
Good, so let's see how it matches with the wine.
Great.
Thank you.
Enjoy,
you.
bon appetit. Bon appetit, thank you.
The fish is perfectly cooked.
When I think about pairing, I always think in this marriage, is the wine or the food leading? Because there's always a leader, like in a let's say ballroom dancing. There's always the person who leads and the other who follows. They may be doing the same dance and dancing together, but there's always a leader and a follower. So in this dish, who do you think is the leader?
I think the wine leads.
Me too. The wine
But in a
definitely
nice way,
leads.
because it doesn't kill the flavor of either the muscle or the soul.
But the
you
wine
really-
is the leader.
The wine
For
is the leader,
sure, and
which
this
is good.
partner.
But I think the wine is really a strong showing. So
Is it a strong French man?
no, it's more. It's strong in the sense of the compared to the dish, but it's very velvety. It's very tender. And I think with the dish, it's just perfect match. Even the jus is just simple, no cream, just very light.
Yes. I think the
light
purity
flavor.
works.
Yeah, absolutely. That works extremely well.
So, Selena, given the pairing,
I feel like this dish and the wine, they're both very elegant. So with the fish, of course, the fish is a lot lighter in terms of the taste, but he added the mussels in it, so it kind of brings more flavor, and then it goes well with the wine, I feel like. Yeah.
so on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the pairing?
Probably, I would say 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Pick one. 8.5.
Okay, 8.5. What about you?
Yeah, actually, I'll give a strong 8.
8.
And and the combination of both, absolutely.
I think definitely it would probably be between 7 and 8 for me, but maybe more towards an 8 because actually I love the way the pure kind of elegant flavors of the seafood follows the wine.
It's not easy. It's never an easy match
No.
to do red wine
And
with
this
any
wine,
seafood. So,
and the wine has a strong personality, so it did a really great job if you're going to actually be following the wine.
yeah.
But I didn't imagine that this dish would go well because I thought the dish was too light.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, but it actually did work pretty
does
well.
well.
It does.
Better than even I expected. So,
Right.
well done to the chef. I
Yeah,
must say. Thank you.
great.
Let's finish it.
Yeah.
Let's not waste it.